Pizza day in my house comes around at least once a week. I'm always on the lookout for the best pie, whether I'm ordering it or making it myself. And with pre-made dough balls, we are good to go. That means I can have a lot more pizza days in my house. Instead of having those old kind of issues or being stuck in those ruts with just tomato sauce and mozzarella and pepperoni, I've got 3 killer recipes, really easy to make. The first one starts with a barbecue chicken pizza. The pizza dough will come chilled. We want to heat it up for about 20 minutes at room temperature, and we really want to roll it out. So be sure to dust the cutting board with a little flour, which you can see I've already done. And next, we just simply roll out, knead a little bit. Don't do too much, because remember, it's been worked. And next, we form like a 10 to 12 inch round. If you think about it, how big are your pizzas? We could do a little, but save that for the experts. We'll just use our hands to make a perfect little circle. And it should be really elasticy. Notice it is going to be a little bit tough to kind of make that perfect circle. That means we got a really good pizza dough. All right, looking really good. You can see the dough is a nice circle. You know what? Guess what? If it's rectangle, cylinder, it doesn't matter. It's all gonna be fantastic and it's going to the same place. And before we put our toppings on there, I have a pizza spatula. If you don't have one, they're actually pretty cheap. We dust it with flour. If you don't use this, by the way, you're gonna have to use maybe 2 or 3 spatulas to kind of lift this sucker up. I'm doing this so it slides right off of our pizza spatula onto our stone. And now, for the barbecue chicken pizza. So the first thing we lay down is some barbecue sauce. Maybe it's your favorite barbecue sauce, maybe it's Two Brothers, whatever it is. We take a little bit, and this acts as our tomato sauce. We put it right on the dough. And when you're putting on the barbecue sauce, of course, maybe leave a 3/4 inch to 1 inch gap around the outside because we gotta keep that crust in place. Everyone loves a nice tender crust. So keep that on the outside and concentrate your barbecue sauce efforts in the center. And now it's time for all the goodies. I have a little bit of a rotisserie chicken left over. So I simply took the chicken off of that. I caramelized up some onions. We're gonna put it all over the barbecue sauce. And just kind of lay it out everywhere. You don't wanna cover everything, not that you don't wanna get all that chicken in there, but you wanna space it out so every bite you get to taste all of the ingredients. And last but not least, the cheese. And instead of using a mozzarella or something very simple and traditional, we've got a pepper jack cheese, got a little kick in there, gonna help spice things up a little bit. Let's go ahead and sprinkle this on. And remember, you don't need a ton of cheese. Don't make it crazy. We're not making cheesy bread, we're making pizza. So go ahead and put it all over. And of course, leave that room on the crust. We wanna think of it as sacred ground. We can't get it on there because I love eating the crust. So is my wife, so is my kid. Looking really good. Now, we're gonna put it in the oven. I've got a pizza stone. If you don't have a pizza stone and want to invest in one, they're about $30 or $40. If not, a really hot, oiled up large cookie or pizza pan. We're going in at 350 degrees. It's gonna take in between 10 and 12 minutes. Of course, first, we're gonna lay down a little cornmeal to help it so the dough does not stick to the stone. All right, and now we simply slide off our pizza from the pizza spatula right onto our stone. And while this pizza's in the oven, we're gonna get started on another recipe. We do it in the same exact fashion, but this time we're gonna use a wheat crust. We simply work the dough in the exact same way as we did the last recipe. Make a really nice round. Then it goes back on our pizza spatula before we start putting on ingredients. Actually, I spoke too soon. We're gonna put it on the pizza spatula, but it looks like our other one is almost done. So we're gonna leave it right here on a floured surface. And what we wanna do, simply put on a little bit of olive oil. And then we simply brush, just like you did with the barbecue sauce, leaving a little gap for the crust. And we're using a brush this time because I don't want to saturate the pizza dough with olive oil. And this kind of helps spread it out a little bit more evenly too. And next, for all of the delicious toppings, I sauteed quickly some baby portobellos and domestic mushrooms. If you like more of that raw taste, don't worry about sauteing them at all. So what we want to do is simply put those everywhere. Of course, we've got some roasted garlic cloves, gonna be fantastic. And since we have a few of these, I want to spread them out pretty well all over our pizza. And next for the cheese, I've got a really nice 4-cheese blend, mozzarella, Parmesan, Romano, and Asiago. But first we're gonna put on the shredded mozzarella. And then the other cheeses. And just for a little bit of herbs, we've got some fresh basil. We're just gonna slice this up and put this all over the top. And then just sprinkle it all over the top of our cheese. All right, and I think our other pizza's done, so what we wanna do is simply take that out. We're gonna set it on this other cutting board and then get this other pizza right in the oven. This time, we're gonna turn the temperature up a little bit till around 400 degrees to see if we can brown that crust really good. Okay. All right, we simply set it down right here on this other cutting board. We're next gonna flour it up again so we can get this other pizza in there. And for our last pizza, we are gonna have some tomatoes in it because we're gonna make a margherita pizza. The first thing we're gonna do is slice up some tomatoes. We're gonna slice up some mozzarella. We're gonna pick some basil leaves. And in the exact same fashion as that other dough, we really wanna roll it out with a little bit of flour. We're gonna pop it on our pizza spatula. We're gonna get it in the oven. The wheat crust is done, the mushrooms are finished, the cheese is melted. Looks and smells amazing. We got this last one, the Margherita Pizza, in the oven, 400 degrees for 10 to 12 minutes. The Margherita Pizza is finished. It looks and smells amazing. I am so impressed with this pre-made dough. It makes things so easy. And get creative. Get out of those same old habits of just tomato sauce and mozzarella. We've got 3 really nice recipes here with a lot of ingredients that are just laying around your house. Get all these great ingredients and pizza dough from your favorite Heinen's fine food stores and visit Heinens.com to see all of our great recipe videos. I've clearly got a ton of pizza to eat. Time to go. We'll see you next time.